Hey, I'm Curtis Stone and I've got an incredible recipe for you, which is one of my favorites. It's a Mexican one and it's called the Chipotle Chicken Quesadilla. Okay, really simply. What you do is you get yourself a couple of tortillas. Now I've got the big flour tortillas here, okay. I keep them in a cloth so they don't dry out. Right, so I'm just gonna leave my flour tortillas there just for a moment. You ready? Let's do it. Okay, so you want a nice hot pan, a little drizzle of olive oil. Give it a swirl around, okay? And then into that, we throw some red onions. You want to hear that sizzle. You want it to be nice and warm. And then just give them a quick toss. Next, we're going to put in some garlic, all right? So while that's just sweating down, we throw the garlic on top. Just turn it up just a tiny bit. Beautiful. And then the chipotles. Now, the chipotles are quite spicy and they've got that kind of smoky flavor. So I like it nice and spicy. So I'm going to put, let's say 4 into my mix. If you don't like it too hot, just try 2 and just chop them up, seeds and all. You want to keep that nice spiciness in there. So chop that up just like that. Once your onions have sort of sweated down and they've just started to go translucent, which they have, I'm going to put just a wee pinch of salt and then my chipotles. Just scrape those up and throw them all in. Beautiful. Okay, then you can grab yourself a spoon and just give that a mix around. Whoa, you can smell that chili. As soon as it goes in, the firiness is really pungent, just comes straight up and hits you in the face. Next, I've got a tomato. Now, I've just chopped up the tomato. I squeezed the seeds and a little bit of the juice out. So, throw your tomato in. And while that's happening, what I'm going to do onto my hot griddle here is take my tortillas and just drop them on. One more ingredient, we need some green onions. So over here I've got some green onions which I'm just going to cut the ends off and then just slice those nice and finely. The chicken is still yet to go in and it's already smelling amazing. Beautiful. Okay, so once you've got your green onions chopped, just scoop them up and in they go as well. Give that a good stir. Next, we've got our sweetness, so just a couple of teaspoons of honey, and that sort of balances a little bit of that spiciness from the chili pepper. Okay, so give that a good stir, and then once that's sort of looking all saucy and delicious, what you do is you grab your chicken, and this is just a roasted chicken that I've just shredded up, so just, you know, a good handful or so. Perfect. Flip them over. As soon as you see just that tiniest bit of colour, they're ready to go. So grab yourself a nice big handful of some grated cheese. So I'm using a white cheddar. You could use a jack as well. All right. Give your chicken a good stir around and then you can pretty much turn the heat off. The whole purpose of putting your chicken into this mixture is just to heat it through. It's already cooked, so you don't need to cook it anymore. So once your chicken is ready to go, your chicken mixture and your cheese has just started to melt, as you can see, what I do is just spoon this straight in and just smother it all the way across. Okay, now just before I close them up, what I'm going to do is grab myself one of these beautiful Californian Hass avocados. It's so good for Mexican food. So just run around it with your knife. Perfect. Get rid of that stone. And what I'm going to do is just cut it in half and then get rid of the skin. Right, so you just slice up the avocado. Place 3 slices straight over the top like that. Take that side and you just push it down. Perfect. All right. Then what you need to do is come back with one of these spatulas and kind of squash it down a little bit. Okay, let's flip that over. Looking good. Perfect. Look at that. So crunchy and delicious. The next thing I do is sit it up on my board and then if you just lift it up, look at that. When it's all melted and the cheese is all looking incredible, you want to just grab yourself a little bit of cilantro, just sprinkle that over the top like so, and then pick up your Mexican crema, which is like the Mexican sour cream, and just drizzle some of that straight over the top. And that, my friends, is ready to go. So close it back up, and then just starting from the outside and cutting back towards yourself so you don't lose all of the filling. You just cut through it into little wedges and then you can pick it up and place it straight on your serving plate. So you can serve it with some lime wedges, some more cilantro, some more of the Mexican crema. or you can serve it just like that. Look at that, one left over. Oh well, I better not leave it on its own. I'm Curtis Stone, and that is my Chipotle chicken quesadillas. Enjoy.